Welcome to the world's biggest weekend, Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. When you first enter Utopia of the Seas, you will be greeted by the pesky parrot. The pesky parrot is unique to Utopia of the Seas, and they have a diverse menu of tropical cocktails. We personally recommend the peanut butter pina colada. It is delicious, and there is a lot of seats, so grab a drink and get cozy for your weekend here on Utopia of the Seas. Don't forget to say hi to Brian, the talking parrot. By the way, Brian is not real. I can confirm this. It was a lot of investigating. The Royal Promenade is absolutely stunning on Utopia of the Seas, but if you've been on Oasis Class ships, then you're probably pretty familiar with the features of it, such as the Rising Tide Bar, which goes from the Royal Promenade up to Central Park very slowly, but they do have their own customized menu, so definitely check that out. Next up, we have Boleros, which is the Latin dance club and bar. They also do trivia here, and it's just a nice area. And no matter what time of night it is, this place is going to be packed with some lively dancing and some delicious cocktails. Spotlight Karaoke is another multifaceted area on the ship where, you guessed it, there's karaoke. They even have private karaoke rooms here on Utopia of the Seas. They also do their different types of game shows in that area. Looking for something to eat? Make sure you check out the Cafe Promenade, where you can get specialty coffees, pastries, all sort of delicious treats. The pastries are for an extra charge, by the way. Moving through the Royal Promenade, you'll be met with Bell and Barley, which is the British pub here on board. Not only is this a great pub to relax, but they also have live music. Some of the best live music you will hear on the cruise ship will be in this bar. Next up, you have Sorrento's Pizza. Sorrento's Pizza offers many different types of pizzas. They have a specialty pizza every single day. They also have Coca-Cola freestyle machines, so you're able to fill up on your drink and enjoy a delicious slice. This place gets busy, especially after the shows and the nightly entertainment. The shops on the Royal Promenade on Utopia of the Seas have some of the best branded merch we have ever seen on a cruise ship. The quality, the price, everything here. So if you're looking for that souvenir, you're definitely going to want to stop by the shops here in the Royal Promenade and pick up some of that Utopia of the Seas exclusive gear. One important note regarding the shops are only open when we are at sea. There's no shortage of shops, really. You have port merchants where you can get your alcohol, your tobacco, and that duty-free pricing, which is unbeatable when it comes to shopping on a cruise ship. If you do decide to purchase liquor, they will hold it until after your cruise, so no turning up in your room. Yes, I'm talking to you. For all the beauty aficionados, there is a lot of makeup on board, and once again, it does feature that duty-free pricing. Also, Effie Jewelry is on Utopia of the Seas. They do a nightly giveaway here. Our little one really likes the little bracelets that you can collect throughout the cruise. But they also have Royal Caribbean exclusive jewelry here at Effie. So make sure you check that out. And make sure you take a look at that price tag, because we were a bit surprised. That chain right there, $46,000. I'll take 2 of them, please, but definitely get a photo on that throne. If you are into watches, one other shop to check out is Regalia Fine Watches. They also do giveaways, so check that out. Guest services is where you can obviously speak to the staff on Utopia of the Seas if you're running into issues, or give them some good news. Let them know how great your cruise is, because they work so hard to make this vacation great for you. The Cruise Next Desk is where you can book your next cruise. You can also book your next cruise at yourcruisebestie.com, but if you're looking for an onboard option, make sure you check out the Cruise Next Desk. Moving on from Deck 5, we enter Deck 4, Entertainment Place, which is highlighted by the Royal Theater. The Royal Theater features the Utopia of the Seas exclusive show, All In. This is a variety show, and it is a cannot miss event. The soundtrack is absolutely incredible, and by the way, there's a drone show. Entertainment Place features 2 casinos. The one pictured right now is the non-smoking casino, where you will find traditional games, slot machines, and a smoke-free environment, which is something as a parent on these cruise ships I can appreciate. Definitely check out Casino Royale and get diamond status. The attic is the onboard comedy area, And right now you are seeing footage of Royal Caribbean, the exclusive party here on Utopia of the Seas. Think a frat party at sea. If you want to relive your college days, make sure you hit up the Addict in the Royal Caribbean party. Also on Deck 4, you will find the Crown and Anchor Lounge. This area is exclusive to Crown and Anchor members. We are not members of that, but we are lucky enough to get some footage for this tour video. So if you are a Crown and Anchor member, check this area out and get yourself a free pastry and talk to the concierge. Studio B on Utopia of the Seas is home to many different activities such as laser tag, battle of the sexes, and Utopia, the ice show that is exclusive to Utopia of the Seas. The soundtrack for Utopia is absolutely incredible, so make sure you get your reservations for this one. Like most cruise ships, Utopia of the Seas does feature an art gallery with these photos right here that are extremely overpriced. Your best bet is to catch one of the art auctions and try to get one of these at a discount. Are you feeling lucky? Well, you're in luck, because on Deck 4 we have Casino Royale. This is your traditional gaming casino with slot machines, table games, and some of the friendliest dealers at sea. One of our favorite activities is when on the first day of the cruise, they will hold a seminar that will teach you how to play games such as Baccarat, Blackjack, Craps, whatever your heart desires. Make sure you go to that seminar and then go into that casino and take all their money. The world's biggest weekend would not be complete without a visit to the Royal Railway, also known as Utopia Station. This is exclusive to Utopia of the Seas. I feel like I say that a lot, but the Royal Railway has a dinner show. I'm not gonna spoil anything in this video, so the footage is very generic, but just think it is a moving train car. What we're really excited for is to see what happens in the future with this, if it comes with different theming, but if you're able to secure a reservation for the Royal Railway. One area of the ship that you're going to become very familiar with is the main dining room pictured here on floors 3, 4, and 5. An upscale, elegant experience with a different menu every single night. We recommend checking out the Taste of Italian menu and also the Escargot, which is Royal Caribbean's signature dish. If you're new to our channel, you may not know this, but we cruise with a toddler. And one thing that we always struggle with is making sure that she is kept busy. And one thing that we love on Oasis Class ships, especially Utopia, is the Carousel. The Carousel is free of charge, and our little one cannot get enough of this. Jump on the Carousel, take a photo, and make some memories. There are many dining options on the boardwalk, but one of our favorites is the Dog House. Fresh made buns and some of the most delicious hot dogs at sea. Also, we have Sugar Beach, which is the candy store on the boardwalk. And as you can see, they have great variety, and they also have ice cream and other types of little snacks for an extra charge. Sugar Beach is absolutely delicious, and we love the ice cream taco. So if you haven't chance, check that out. If you're looking for something to do as you're waiting for the shows to start on the boardwalk, check out the kids shop. They have a lot of great options and merchandise that is exclusive to this area on the ship. They have the cutest teddy bears as well. Next up, we have Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets is Johnny Rockets. It's got milkshakes, it's got hamburgers, it's got that 1950s diner feel. One important note, breakfast is free here. All the other meals are for an extra charge, but personally, we think it's worth it. Another great food option on the boardwalk is Playmakers. This is the sports bar. If you're like me and you love football and you love sports, this is a great place to grab a beer and grab a burger. We definitely recommend the Playmakers burger and the Campfire S'more cookie. Our little one absolutely loves it because she is chocolate obsessed. So grab that cookie, grab a margarita, and enjoy the big game at Playmakers. On the boardwalk, you will also find the AquaTheater, which is home to the Aqua 80s 2 show. The soundtrack on this, I cannot emphasize this enough, is absolutely incredible. We had the unfortunate pleasure of having a Boardwalk balcony room where we could hear the whole entire show. Also pictured here is the Ultimate Abyss slide, which we'll dive into a little bit deeper later. But back to the Aqua 80s 2 show. This cast is next level and this performance is absolutely next level too. If you're not able to get reservations, there is a standby line. So all hope is not lost, and I wanted to include just a couple clips here to tease this, but it's something you gotta experience in person. The last feature on the Boardwalk is the rock climbing wall. Do not make the same mistake that we did. Make sure you bring closed-toed shoes so you can check out the rock climbing wall, which has designated climbing times throughout your cruise. All the way on the other side of the ship on deck 6, you will see Vitality at Sea. This is where you will find the spa, salon, and fitness center. Pictured here is the salon and a couple of the different treatment rooms. If you are looking to pamper yourself, we recommend going to the seminar on the first day. We have been lucky enough to grab some coupons for $50 off a service, $100 off a service, but you need to be present during those giveaways in order to win those prizes. The prices here vary. Definitely check with the staff if this is something that you're interested in doing well on your cruise. One of my favorite areas on the cruise ship is the fitness area. They have row machines, they have treadmills, they have Stairmasters, and they even have fitness classes for an extra charge. Just because you're on vacation does not mean that you need to sacrifice your physical fitness. So make sure you check out the fitness center here on Utopia of the Seas. I'm gonna nail this part. On our last tour video of Symphony of the Seas, I pronounced this as the Schooner Bar. It is the Schooner Bar. And this is a nautical themed area on the cruise ship where they host trivia. And this is also the ship's piano bar. They have a great menu, so check this out if you're looking for that nautical experience. If you're looking to feel like you're not on a cruise ship, visit Central Park. No matter what time of day that you come to this area, you will find live music and just a lively atmosphere that really disconnects you from everything on the cruise ship. Also, this is a great place to find some of those cruising ducks. There are a lot of dining options in Central Park. Chops Grill is just one of those. This is the onboard steakhouse. So if you're looking for a big hunk of meat, check out Chops Grill. This is an extra charge restaurant. Continuing on with the dining options that are an extra charge in Central Park, we have 150 Central Park. This is an elevated dining experience with a diverse menu. We personally have never had it, but I've only heard great things about it. I do know it is a bit pricey and reservations do fill up quickly. The image on your screen right now is where you will find the live entertainment in Central Park throughout the day and especially at night. Right now we are inside the cafe in Central Park. We love this little dispenser area here for milks, quick bottles, juices, but the menu here is pretty diverse, and if you want to get some sandwiches, this is the place to go. One other extra charge restaurant here in Central Park is Azumi Hibachi and Sushi. They also have Azumi in the park, which is their to-go area, but this is where you will find the hibachi and the omakase. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm on day 300 of my Duolingo streak. We love this area. They don't do onion volcanoes though, so disappointed. For this tour video, I really wanted to capture the ambiance both during the day and at night here in Central Park. We absolutely love this area so much, and there's nothing like it. Opposite of Central Park on deck 8, you will also find the music hall where, yes, you guessed it, you can hear some music. On our sailing, we experienced a U2 cover band. Not only did it sound like U2, but everybody looked the part as well, including a frontman that looked just like Bono. If you're looking for some of the best Italian at sea, check out Giovanni's wine bar here on deck 11 and 12. It's not just a wine bar though, they have a complete Italian menu. Also, they have a little window where you can get your different types of spritz, whether it's a Hugo or an Aperol spritz. Giovanni's is cannot miss. As I mentioned earlier in the tour, we travel with a toddler. So Adventure Ocean is an area that we are extremely familiar with. This area will cater your childcare needs from ages 6 months all the way up to 5 years old. Right now you are seeing our area, which is the little babies area, and yes, even some Miss Rachel there on the TV. When I say this staff is next level professional, I mean it in every sense of the word. Also, the prices for childcare do vary, but in our experience, it didn't exceed more than $10 per hour. We will let you know that the bookings do fill up extremely fast. So if this is a priority for you, having childcare on your cruise, being able to have that time with your significant other, go to the childcare area on the very first day of your cruise and book your time. As the cruise goes on, they will open up more windows depending on interest towards the childcare area. A great thing about Adventure Ocean also is that there are different types of play areas that you can utilize, pictured here, without that extra childcare cost. So we came here frequently on Utopia of the Seas when we just wanted to go on the slides, play with some blocks. Another area in Adventure Ocean is the Adventure Ocean Theater, which features the Up and Away puppet show. By the way, you will get wet during this puppet show. They don't let you know this. Right now we're seeing the older kids area here in Adventure Ocean, but Adventure Ocean it's great and it makes our vacation a lot less stressful. What will they think of next? Outside of Adventure Ocean, they have the Royal Escape Room. This is an extra charge, a whole entire escape room experience at sea. Only something that you can find here on Royal Caribbean. On your screen right now, you will see the Teen Club area here. This is Social 100, I believe the name is. And this has an indoor and outdoor area to keep your teens busy. So if they're too cool to hang out with you, they can come here to the Social Club, hit up the Touch Tunes jukebox, and also catch some rays because they do have that dedicated outdoor area with even some natural grass, which I think is a nice touch that I've only ever seen on celebrity cruises. Next up here on deck 14 and 15 is the Solarium. This is the adults area only, and when it's time to put those feet up, grab a cocktail and relax, this is our go-to spot. They do have bars here as well with a very friendly staff. We especially like the number of hot tubs and water areas that they have in this area. It's indoor, outdoor, so some of the areas are exposed to the elements and some areas are temperature controlled. The Solarium is great for that adults only experience. One of the biggest regrets that we have from our Utopia of the Seas trip is not going to the Solarium Bistro more often. If you like Greek food, if you like baklava, if you like gyro, if you like kafta, any of those types of foods, this is the area for you. And this is including your cruise fare. Check it out. Going from our favorite dining option on the cruise ship to our least favorite dining option on the cruise ship, we have the Windjammer Marketplace. The Windjammer Marketplace is the cruise ship's buffet. And what you will find here are a lot of buffet offerings, a lot of different types of foods, regardless, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The Windjammer is the place if you're looking for variety for those quick bites. This cruise ship is big, and even though the Windjammer does feature a lot of seating, we still found it really hard to navigate with our stroller and our little one, and just trying to find a place to relax and eat. We personally recommend not coming to the Windjammer on embarkation day because it is so busy, guys. Save the hassle and go down to the Park Cafe, or as I previously mentioned, even the Solarium Bistro. Another for-pay restaurant on Utopia of the Seas is the Mason Jar. If I were to describe the Mason Jar to y'all, I would call it upscale Cracker Barrel. That is not a knock on Cracker Barrel at all, but we have not had great experiences in the Mason Jar. We do, however, like their craft cocktails and their live music throughout the day. Opposite the Mason Jar on deck 15, you will find the water park area featuring 3 different slides: the Cyclone, the Typhoon, and the Supercell. There's no shortage of places to get wet on Utopia of the Seas, and pictured here are just a couple of the different pool areas, and our personal favorite, Splash Away Bay. If you have little ones, this area you will be spending a lot of time in, and our little one even got to go down the big girl slide here on Utopia of the Seas. Not sure she was actually quite the age or the height to do so. After you're done splashing about in the pools and the water slides, check out the spare tire. This is like a hybrid food truck here on Utopia of the Seas. And they have pepperoni tornado sticks and even this little dessert pastry. I cannot remember, it was like a raspberry thing. I don't know, you just need to try it for yourself. If you're looking for a tropical cocktail, make sure you check out the Lime and Coconut Bar, which on Utopia of the Seas, it is 2 levels. And as you can see, it is pretty busy. They have a delicious pina colada and margarita. Check it out. Also here on deck 15, you will find the View Bar, and the name is not lying to y'all. It is quite the view, especially on a sea day. Grab a cocktail and just take it all in because you are on vacation and you deserve this, son. The Playscape is an area that we frequent a lot with our little one, which has slides, little jungle gym areas, and even little puzzle games to keep your little ones occupied. This area is free of charge and one of our favorites here on deck 15. Look at this cute theming. This really cannot be beat. One of the free dining options on deck 16 is El Loco Fresh. If you are familiar with Qdoba or Chipotle, this is going to be extremely familiar to you. They got tacos, they got burritos, they have quesadillas, and they also have a full salsa bar. That way you can top everything off and make it delicious to your liking. They also feature Cantina Fresca, which is the bar here in the El Loco Fresh area. If you are looking for a premium seafood option, or as I like to call it, that fancy fish dish, Hooked Seafood is the place for you. This place, just like the other specialty restaurants, does fill up rather quickly. We've never tried it, but we've only heard good things about it. Deck 16 is the sports and activity area on the cruise ship. You are going to find your basketball courts, which you will be able to join in on a pickup game if that's something that you are liking to do. They also have table tennis, and this is all including your cruise fare and even a zip line. The zip line is included in your cruise fare, but that video that they try to sell you is not included. Mini golf is also featured here on Utopia of the Seas, and I know I've said a lot in this video, but the theming in the mini golf area is really cool, and if you got little ones, this is a great area to escape, especially after dinner. That's the time that we recommend going because the other times it is really busy. If you're looking to injure yourself and possibly sue Royal Caribbean, definitely check out the FlowRider. They have designated times for use of the FlowRider. You do have to demonstrate that you are able to first do it on your stomach, then your knees, and then standing up. I am still struggling to get past the knee part. Wish me luck. Right outside the FlowRider area, we'll find the Shaved Ice Bar. This is an extra cost, but they have boozy snow cones, y'all. And these things are so good. A little bit expensive, but you're on vacation, so splurge on it. Next up, we have the Ultimate Abyss, which is the slide that goes all the way from deck 16 down into the boardwalk, which I showed you earlier. I'm not gonna spoil anything here, but I will warn you that the Ultimate Abyss is not for the weak of heart because it is really fast and just oh so much fun. Deck 11, room 152.
Hey guys, welcome to room 11152. This is an ocean view balcony, the first of 2 room tours. Starting off, we have our bed, which is very comfortable. So this room has 2 closets. Matt likes to say his and hers, however, that's not how we roll here. First closet, plenty of storage, the safe, some of Matt's clothes, more of Matt's clothes. Wow, I know, this man has a lot of clothes. And 2 drawers that we're not currently using because we haven't received our second bag of luggage, which has Maisie's stuff in it. On both sides of the bed, we have a plug and a USB-C, a USB-C, and a nightlight. Over here, we have little hooks to hang some things on, maybe your hats, necklaces. We won't be hanging anything because we have Maisie.
Big TV. I've never seen a TV this size on a cruise ship.
This is a huge TV. Okay, I didn't even say that, but yeah, this is probably the biggest TV we've had at sea. To the main closet, we have my clothes, which if we look, it's literally just like 4 things. And then the rest is Matt's stuff.
I like to look good. Mm-hmm. Also on this side, guys, same exact situation with the chargers, regular charger and then USB-C.
However, our USB-C ports on both sides of the bed aren't working, but the actual plugs work. So keep that in mind. Yours might not work, but the plugs work. We have a full-length mirror. And then we have our getting ready space. We'll get to the bathroom soon, but here at the desk, we have 1, 2, 3 plugs, and then we have a USB-C and a USB charger for your devices. So a lot of space, a lot of connections for your devices. We bring a lot of gear with us since we film, so this is plenty of outlets for us. And the mirror is lit.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
We have our mini fridge. Let's see if it's cold. I haven't even tested this out yet. Yeah, I mean, she's all right. Plenty of drawers, and the blow dryer was in the top. I did move it to the bottom because we won't be using that. And then we have this very large sofa bed, which also pulls out. I don't even know if I can.
Live demo, there it is.
There we go. It's not bad, it's actually pretty soft, but Maisie won't be using this. They're gonna deliver us a crib after 4 p.m. they said.
Honestly though, if you were like a family of 4 and you had 2 little ones, like this bed would be
plenty.
Yes.
So this is our balcony. We are port side. We are like, I don't know, 7, 10 decks above the lifeboats. We're not gonna look down because that's scary. There is a nice size glass balcony wall for Maisie, so I feel really safe with her being out here, although she's probably not gonna come out here at all. It's a mom thing. Now for the bathroom. It is a pretty good size bathroom, and I love a bathroom that has a glass door. I know some people don't because they put the little like tubs in here for the kids, but I love a glass shower. Plenty of space. And then we just have our little sink. I've already set up most of our products. And this is a connecting room, so it is locked by our steward. But if we did have a family, then we could have these doors open, but as you see, they are locked. And I think that's it, guys.
That concludes our tour of Utopia of the Seas. If you are ready to book your cruise on Utopia of the Seas or any other cruise, visit yourcruisebestie.com.